Hey everyone, I know these are quick, short video updates, but these are honestly my favorite updates to give, which is new people that might be going with us to Antarctica this December for the final experiment. By the way, some people have been sending me comments that sometimes I look a little green in my videos. I want to apologize. I have a rare condition that some days are better than others. On bad days, it flares up and it doesn't really give my best look. So anyway, it is a disease called green screnitis, and I just want to apologize for that. So if you notice that, at least you know what's going on in my life. Okay, today we are talking about this guy. Now, according to Facebook, he lives in Germany, and I don't want to mispronounce his name, so I'm going to do my best. And I'm pretty sure, because I actually took German in grade school, that the V sound has more of an F sound. So I think his name is Volker Meyer. That's the best I can do. I actually remember the name of my German teacher from grade school. Her name was Frau Urbanelli. And it's weird how things stick with us. I still remember how to count in German. Eins, zwei, drei. But anyway, Volker Meyer is a flat earther who likes to debate people and kind of get into this whole flat earth debate on Facebook. And so a lot of you probably recognize him, and maybe a lot of you have interacted with him. Well, check this out. Mark Harman has offered to pay for not only Mark himself, but also Mr. Meyer here to go to Antarctica with the final experiment this December. Super cool. This is now the sixth flat earther that's had someone from the globe side offer to pay for all of their expenses to go to Antarctica and see what the sun does for the final experiment. The first, just as a recap, was Flat Earth Dave, and he turned the trip down. Second was Jaron Campanella, who is still planning on going. Third was Austin Whitsitt, who I believe is still planning on going, just trying to get together with him. Fourth was Alex Stein. Tim Pool offered to pay for Alex Stein to go. Last I heard, Alex Stein is still considering going. Fifth was Candace Owens. I wouldn't quite call her a flat earther yet. I think she's on the fence, looking at information and trying to understand the different sides before she chooses a side. And again, a Glober who is a huge fan of the final experiment and actually a huge fan of Candace Owens as well, has offered to pay for her to go to Antarctica. And I'm still in communication with Candace, and I'll give everybody an update on that as soon as I have one. And now we have Mark Harman offering to pay for Volker Meyer to go to Antarctica with the final experiment. Now, this is getting confusing for some people, and they're losing track of who's going and who might be going and who's turned the trips down. And so you asked, I will deliver, even though it's going to be more time, more money. I'm going to update our website so that people can see how many from the flat earth side have been offered a free trip, how many of them have declined it, how many of them are still considering it. And also on the globe side, you'll see how many people have been offered a free trip, who's going, and no one's declined a free trip on the globe side, but I'll also put the people on there who are crowdfunding. Again, I haven't seen any flat earthers crowdfund yet. And if you know of any, let me know, and I'll definitely put them on the website. Again, I want to promote as many people as possible. Now, there's a little bit of extra stuff with this particular offer from Mark to Volker Meyer, which is if there is a 24-hour sun, actually, if there's not a 24-hour sun, Mark has agreed to actually pay him an additional $25,000 US dollars on top of paying for his trip to Antarctica. Pretty nice to make it worth his while, especially if he is confident in the flat earth model. But Mark is also requesting from Mr. Meyer that if there is not a setting sun, if there is a 24-hour sun, that he be reimbursed. All of those details you can find on Facebook if you want. I don't have anything to do with this. I'm just promoting it because it would be involved with us at the final experiment. But I love this stuff. I love people who have the generosity to pay for a flat earther. I love people who are willing to put their money where their mouth is, and going over the top here. Mark is going over the top and saying, hey, I'm not only going to pay for you to go, but if your model's right, I'm actually going to give you money because you were right and I was wrong. I think that is super cool. So will Volker Meyer go with us to Antarctica is the big question. Will he be the first confirmed flat earther that I help sign up with Antarctic Logistics and Expeditions, who gets their deposit paid, who I then can add to the website on the new section I'll be adding as who will be going. Now, I did a little research. You know me, I like to do my research. I like to kind of have all my ducks in a row, but I looked at Mr. Meyer's posts and I found this interesting post he made back on May 17th. So just a few months ago. In this post, which of course I've saved just in case he deletes it or tries to change his position or move the goalposts, he argues in this post that there's only a 24-hour sun in the north and not in the south. And he argues because there's only a 24-hour sun in the north, that proves flat Earth. I agree. If there's only a 24-hour sun in the north, that does prove flat Earth. And so now here is the big question of the day to Volker Meyer, which is, will you now go make sure that you are correct? You've already publicly stated that there's only a 24-hour sun in the north, therefore flat Earth, which, by the way, is a claim that the lights in the sky are telling us the shape of the Earth we live on, which I'm sure you will start to deny along with everybody else. But will you now go make sure and test your claim? Are you willing to now put your claim on trial, so to speak, especially since it will not cost you any money? And if you're right, you're going to walk away $25,000 richer thanks to the generosity of Mark Harman. So if you've interacted with Mr. Meyer before, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Please share this video with him. I'm excited, would love for him to join us, and we'll see what happens. I will keep everybody updated. And as a reminder, tomorrow, Friday, is the big day where we look at Joe Hanvey's model, because he is a flat earther that has doubled down on the 24-hour sun in Antarctica. He thinks he's solved it with his dome model. We're going to take a close look at it to see if he has. And I'm very excited to get that out to everybody. So that's it for now. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.